It's an areological, autoerotical, tubular, bovular joy. An exposular, regional, bachical, pouchular, fun for girl and boy. A latissimal, dorsical, hung like a horsical, caliphalygical ball.
The most bunular, funula.
Fruit of the lumula.
Frenchical, tongular.
Wabada, bobular, funnular, bunular, fruit of the lubular, frenchical, tongular, wabada, bobular, lessical, orbical, scorpus, bobular, tosa, ball. Hey!
Hey guys, how's the movie?
Oh, it's breastical, bubical, chestical, mammical, pendular, globular. Oh, for crying out loud, movie fans!
I don't remember what I was talking about now. Can't fucking remember.
Final Fantasy,
That's
Red
right.
Dead Redemption storyline.
Brawlhalla. Yeah, shorter. So.
I don't know.
And you know what's funny for Brawlhalla is how much racism and sexism and anger comes out of, well,
Oh my God.
The first two is me, but the anger.
I was to say the racism and the sexism come out of you, definitely.
Yes.
The anger comes out of me. Yeah, I'll give you that. It's been a long time since I raged out from a video game. Oh, that game fucking found the key.
Yeah. I know she's always like, I really love it when you play this game. It's like, listen, I have no outlet anymore. Like, I need something. It's either that or we're gonna have to replace the walls.
I can either take out my aggression while I'm playing video games or while I'm masturbating. One of them ends with a broken controller, the other ends up with a ripped off dick. Take your pick.
Yeah, it's usually just raw. The controller. You can deal with the other one.
No, but yeah, no, that game found my off switch, my on switch. It's right next to the prostate. Or is that the on switch? No.
What I just...
But what I was gonna say, I've actually found myself getting back into the Final Fantasy series, which I do take pride in the fact that, for everybody out there, I have beaten 99% of all Final Fantasy video games. That's a lot of fucking hours.
All power to you. I couldn't do. I put in the main work for the last story arc game I played is I put in the main work for
Red Dead
Redemption, and as far as story goes, the best game I've ever played. I'll still say that, even though I haven't touched it since.
It's been a few months.
Yeah, we were December or January anyway. It was January. Oh, it was probably February. Last time online anyway. Whenever that clothing glitch figured out, I'm like,
yeah,
check this out, and I gave it to you.
It worked.
Like, fuck it, those works. We get everything now.
All the clothes we could afford.
Yeah.
Time to get.
So I bought every friggin' expensive thing on. I bought every expensive thing on there with $3,000.
Yeah, way to go, Rockstar.
I don't even remember how much I have in my account in that game. I think I have $7 million in GTA. And 3,000 something in Red Dead, which pretty much equates to the same.
Same, I was to say.
Yeah, now I just played Brawlhalla. It was a flute game I found. Like, oh, it's like Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
All right.
Because you're the one that I think I was the one that told you about it.
I downloaded it on a whim. So if you did tell me.
Oh, then no, you told me about it then.
I saw it a couple times. Like, all right, whatever. It's free.
Yeah, because if you remember, we were going through looking for all the free games to content for the channels.
And I downloaded it, tried it. I'm like, this is fucking awesome.
Oh,
I almost got Hellboy skin. I looked at it and
for
I'm like,
Cross?
Yeah, and I'm like,
He sucks.
well, that's it. I was like, I don't really use Cross. Like,
Marius is actually pretty good with them, though. I had to work. And I've gotten God mode recently. I know you got God mode. You sent me the pictures.
that was one of those things. Like, I'll do, like, decent streaks and stuff, but that was just one of those things where I don't know if they just sucked real bad or I was just on my A game. But the fact that it was like the final score was like 36 to like 3 to negatives. It was bad for them. it was glorious for me. I was like, this is, but I wasn't like trying. Like sometimes you'll like play video games and you're locked in, sweating and shit. Like I was not doing that at all. I was like flowing. It was like a good day in gaming. It's like everything's just working. And I was going up. I was like up 15 or something, just whatever they had. And I saw one disconnected, reconnected, and then disconnected again. So that was a rage quit, because I know what that is, because I've done that before. Yeah. Where you're like, quit, hit the wrong button, you get back there, you're like, fuck no, and then quit again. So that's the first one was rage. Yeah. The second one was just a straight disconnect, and it was just me and the last person facing two computer
Bots,
people.
Yeah.
I was using Zareel, which that's like the noob player, but fuck man, there's not many people.
No, actually, I was using Bryn.
I started playing in that game is the ranked seasons, 1-on-1.
Oh yeah.
Whole nother level, fun. But there are fucking good people out there.
Oh, I played a few.
Yeah, and I actually like started to get into that. And what I tell you what though, when you go into free mode, way fucking easier after you play like an hour or two of ranked matches. You go into that, and there are people that are like, because, wow, was I this bad?
No, because when you play ranked, you're playing against tryhards.
Yeah.
When you play free-for-all, you're playing against grievers.
Where you're playing against everybody. I mean, there's pub stompers and going free-for-all. Then there's new people that obviously don't know what they're doing. There's some that like jump around. You see them just jump off the thing. What the Oh yeah. So those are the ones you got to make sure and like at least slap or throw something at them before they jump off, so you get the points. That's a cheap move, but boy, it works.
No, fuck that. No. We've never had this conversation before. I don't care if you call it cheap play or not. If someone's gonna sit there and let their player sit in there, I'm gonna get all the kills I possibly can. Winning's winning. You don't want to pick up a controller and play? Don't. I will benefit and bank off your beautiful
because we've been in matches where I'm one-on-one with someone,
and here I am winning.
Not really paying attention. I look up and you're like 8-4-0. I'm like, what the fuck? I look over and there's someone and you're just slapping them down. They get spawned and you go over there and slap them down. So I'm like, fuck man, I'm like busting my ass here. And you're
Who
up there
won the match?
Like, you son of a bitch.
Who won that match?
And there's you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna buy a new controller and I'm gonna give you my controller so you can go through the fucking grief I go through to get goddamn thing. I'm serious, and I know it's not like just me, because like I said, when I play Fire Pro and I'm looking for different wrestlers to download, if you use the left analog stick and you just put it down, leave it, sometimes the arrow will just slowly go up or slowly go down.
That's your penis.
Oh fuck. I gotta like smash it or something with a hammer before I play that? 'Cause I've done that before and it just fucking hurts. I'm serious, tell me. What do I have to do? I don't know the story of life.
Oh god, that sounded hurtful. I'll CGI, folks.
I feel better. Something feels now.
Start sounding like me.
Anyway, great. I'm gonna play some video games today.
Oh, my dick.
I saw you popped in GTA
Yeah.
this week or something.
I was gonna check out.
I looked at it. I'm like, maybe I should. And then I was on Brawlhalla or Friday 13th.
Well,
another one I'll talk about is Friday 13th.
Yeah.
I've come to a point where I appreciate stupid games that don't have much to them, but you can jump in quick and jump out quick, or play a long time. Either way. And Friday 13th is one of those games. I hear a lot of people all the time, especially on like Dead by Daylight or whatever it is.
Dead by, yeah.
Pretty much the same thing, more or less.
Yeah, it is.
And they're like, oh, Friday 13th sucks. It's like, why? Like, why would... What? And this goes for anything. This goes for movies or anything like... Some specific franchise comes out of a general or a broad genre, and then people are like, whoa, that game sucks, I hope it fails. Like, why would you want it to fail? Because then it's like, let's say like that like Friday 13th comes out and it kicks ass, and then Dead by Daylight or flip it around, whatever comes out. And well, now like that kick-ass game has just opened up the door for all these other designers. Like, hey, we could do something. Like, and then something better will come out. It's like, you want shit to succeed. Like, why would you want to fail? Why would you, like, I never understood this. Like, why would you want to fail? Like,
Because people don't like looking past. When it comes to the hill, hold on.
it's fanboys, is what it is. Like, yours sucks, my fucking franchise is better. It's like, yeah, but you want it all to be good because the better they are, the fucking next step up is better yet.
But that's just
it's
it.
success.
But that's just it. Some people can't. I've done it with a game or two until I finally grew up. I'm not gonna lie. Until I finally grew
I
up.
think we all have, and then we just hope most people have that epiphany. You're like, what else is everything to be good?
People
you don't
can't
want to
see
be like, there's only 6 games that are good in the fucking world. No, you want to be like, no, man, this game's awesome. This game's awesome. This game's awesome.
But the true, like you were saying, the fanboy, the tryhard, whatever you call them, they can't see past the game that they excel at.
That's true too.
They can't. They can't see past it because in order for them to then think another game's good, it's because they had to be good at it. They can't. And the problem. Yeah, the problem with a lot of people today, a lot of the younger generation gamer, they get into the game, and thanks to our fucking perfect society, I'm not good. I'm not successful. I'm not trying.
Yes, too.
I'm good. It's great. All I did was hit the start button.
Yeah.
I got a trophy.
Told me where to go.
Yeah.
Which is Red Dead Redemption's one of their problems, but that's something else. I actually had that problem when we played Warhawk.
Don't even fucking start with Warhawk.
No, this is one of those games. This is like this Warhawk is my like pedestal golden moment in my entire gaming career. Just as how far I went with it. Because this guy let me borrow it for a fucking like week or something. I'm like,
I remember that.
It's pretty fucking good. So I ended up buying it used from GameStop or whatever.
Shout out.
I played it and I kept playing it and I kept playing it and I kept playing it and then I got just completely fucking addicted to it. Where it was like literally 8-10 hours a day. Like
Yeah, we were playing a lot of
every
Warhawk.
fucking day. I put within like a year I had like 400 fucking hours in that game. Ridiculous amount of time. But during all that time, I got to the point where I would 100% confidence would go into any fucking lobby and be like, I will be either the best or one of the best people in this lobby. And no fucking lie, that's the way it was. And that hasn't happened to me in a lot of games. I got up there in its predecessor sort of sequel, Starhawk, because I mean it's the same engine or more or less the same. There's new stuff in it and stuff. I was good with that. And then I went to Battlefront. Battlefront I was good with. But that was a little more like friendly user.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It was a little more like Warhawk was fucking brutal. There was no learning curve. You went in. Well, there was a learning curve in the low ranks, like the first like 5 or 6 or 7 ranks. It was like you.
Oh.
There were the green ones, the green servers, where it was only low ranks. So there was somewhat of a learning curve. There were fucking people that had like multiple accounts and go in and just, but
annihilate.
For the most part, there was a small learning curve. But outside of that, once you hit that certain rank, there was no more beginner rank. It was the deep end, and you sink or swim, and that was it. And I just fucking I was like, well, let's do that. I liked the game enough, and it was literally red versus blue. There was no story to it. It was this army versus this army. That flag, fuck them, kill them.
Well, you see,
my biggest thing is I think actually my biggest turn on with the game is the macro micro gameplay, because you can be in the air having a dogfight over this huge landscape, and at the same fucking time, without missing a beat, there was no loading screen or anything. There was a small ground battle going on, and
which is where I excelled.
Yeah, they could interact with each other, and I loved that. I was like, that's awesome, because there's just shit going on all over. I was a pilot, by the way. Ground, I was decent. I could hold my own. I was fine. Air, fucking touchable. I went Joker 666. I still remember his fucking screen name. He was ranked #1 in the world, and I faced him in 2 matches. It was a match and a half. 45-minute span. We went 1-1 against each other.
I remember that.
He shot me a good game message. I'm like, all right, I'm good with that. And the only reason he was #1 is because before they nerfed the points and everything, he shot up there in points when it came out. I was 2 years late to the fucking party. Whatever.
Yeah.
Fuck you guys.
See, the problem I had, I liked Warhawk. I really enjoyed it. I really did. Hell, we put a lot of time into that game. My problem with the game was you couldn't separate the two.
You could. The ground and air?
What I meant was, because I was the ground trooper, I would be the guy who would run across that whole map. The whole map.
Jump in a Jeep?
Not even, because the vehicles would show up on the radar. So I'd run.
Well, everyone would, even if you were on, even if you weren't in a Jeep. Everyone would be on. That was another thing. That's where I learned to radar watch. That I'd start in Warhawk and I took it to like Star Wars and everything else.
Yeah.
I would play the game. This is how intense I got with it, especially when I joined NR, that clan I was in. They were ranked 3 in the world. They got so big we had to make 3 fucking clans.
I remember that.
I would play the match, and my eyes were on the radar, and I was watching the screen out of the corner of my eye, flying. So I could know exactly where the guy I was dogfighting in the air was, in reference to like behind or in front of me, and the corner of my eye would be watching the screen to see if they were above or below me.
Yeah.
That's how fucking psycho I was. But that's how that's how I got good. And there was 2 methods of flight in that game. There was pro flight and what is it, regular or whatever it is. Every fucking pilot did pro flight, because in pro flight you could turn quicker, you could fly upside down. In regular flight it was
Yeah, I got into it because you explained it.
You would flip. I started to learn pro flight later, but I was the only pilot in every, like, the big clan I was in and just matches where I was as good as I was, but used regular flight where I didn't have as much control. And there was a punk rat, was his name. I can't remember his numbers, but he asked me, he's like, "How the fuck do you fly like that pro flight?" I'm like, "I don't know, I air brake as I turn. I use like my my drag. So when I turned, it was almost like I was drifting in the air. Like I turned my front end. I'm like, that's how." I missed that game though. That game was so fun, but I don't know if I could do that again. Like there was so much time.
That would be a game I wouldn't mind seeing if they still had servers up. I don't know if I would get back into as much as we were.
I don't know. I'd have to get a new PS3 controller because mine is like, you know when they fucking start doing like pushing buttons on their own and shit. All of them do that upstairs. But there's times it's all upstairs hooked up. There's times I would be like, hook that up and play it. I did. Last time I did was actually at the apartment. I lived there. I hooked it up and I played it for a round. But I don't think the servers will still be up because PS3. I'm pretty sure all those servers are shut down now. You might be able to. I don't know, because that's a PS3 game. Probably no emulator or anything running on PC.
That's the same too. That was a good game.
It was. It was so. I think that's where I got into like the basic kind of style of game too. It's like you don't need a good story. You don't need any of that. As long as the game is like functional, the controls work, and like it's just fun to play.
And the graphics don't have to be there either.
No, they really don't. Like,
Imagine all the game developers out there.
That game was pretty to look at for a PS3.
Yeah, no, actually, in reality, at the time.
Remember some of the glitches? You get inside the buildings and underneath the bridge and shit.
Yep.
Remember that?
But in reality, you have to remember, Warhawk actually came out, if I remember correctly,
2007. It was a launch title. It's 2007.
Was it a launch? Yeah, it was a launch title. Shit, I got my years mixed up.
Launch title. I got it in 2009, but it was 2007 is when it came out.
Yeah, because I think I got it in 2008. The end of 2008, I got it. That's right. That's why I mixed it up. I was gonna say there was already a Call of Duty out.
And Starhawk came out in 2011. I think spring of 2011.
Remember the hype that game had?
And it lived up to the hype, but the problem is that game is such a niche game.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of figured that. Like, I was super psyched for it when I heard about it, and I knew that it wasn't going to be like this blockbuster game. It was going to cater to the people that love Warhawk and maybe a few others. Yeah, and it was good. It was all mechs and shit. They changed in Warhawk, you could fucking like hover your plane, which fucking just for anybody if you flew and there was people on the ground, that was it. because they could just fly around you like this. You're like, I don't know what to do, and just kill the shit out of them.
Yeah, I know.
Well, they changed that and they balanced it, and they did a good job with it, and made the mechs where you actually, to do that, you'd actually have to go into like a walk thing, which made you wide open. The Warhawks or the Hawks were able to take damage and shit, but you were also wide open to get like you could actually get sniped out of it. You could get sniped out of the Warhawk. I think I got that trophy. I think I got just about every trophy in that game.
I don't remember you getting platinum for that.
I didn't get. There was, I think, 1 or 2. Oh, I didn't because you had to get the ranks. And fucking general was like 25. Like it was like 2.5 million points.
Yep.
I think I was at like 6, and you only got like on a fucking awesome match 1,300 points. Like there was no fucking way I was getting.
I don't know, dude. You got up there. You were over a mil.
Oh yeah, I was at major, or I was like in the middle of the rankings. I guess the lower echelon of high ranks.
Yeah,
that's where
you were on the lower.
I just crossed that border, but then like it ran its course, and PS4 was out, and I'm like, well, I guess I better get the new.
Yeah. Speaking of which, they're already talking about PlayStation 5.
Didn't they push that off to 2021?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, we talked about that before.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm looking for. I don't know. At this point, I can't keep getting all 3 consoles. It's too fucking expensive.
So I don't. And I would.
I'm sorry. My level. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm on a different. I wouldn't consider myself on a higher level of gamer than you. I'm a more broad version of a gamer than you are. In the sense that I have PlayStation 3. I had PlayStation 3. I had the Xbox 360. I had the Nintendo Wii. I had the Wii U. Now I have the Switch, the Xbox One X, and the PS4 Pro. Because every title, every console, every system has exclusives.
Yeah, but I'm not really bought into exclusives though.
But in my opinion, I'm not going to miss out on a great game, a classic game, or an up-and-coming game because I don't have it. I don't have the capability to play it.
What I started with this last generation anyway is I did hard research like I do buying anything else. Like, well, I'm going to get the actual best system. And it just so happens that this time around the actual best system was PS4. So I'm like, well, that's fine. I guess I'm sticking with Sony. Because before that, I was just a Sony fanboy. And then I'm like, toward the end of that, I'm like, that's kind of stupid. Because if like you buy a PlayStation and then Xbox comes out with just better games, it's a better system, it's more powerful. It's like, why would I get the lesser when a lot of the games I play are on all the platforms anyway? So
yeah, but you see, and that's another thing too. Okay, good example. PlayStation 4, Destiny. You never got into it. I got into Destiny. No, I'm just kidding. So did you. 2 different Destinies, though.
2 Destinies, one end.
No, that's one I wouldn't have minded going at. I don't know why.
What are we talking about? The game or the?
Yeah. No, but for Destiny 1 and 2 now. PlayStation versus Xbox. I'm not saying PlayStation's better or Xbox is better when it comes to the multiplayer online, like versus. But I can tell you this much. The controls for the PlayStation are very easy, very fluid. Just a testament to their system and how great it is. But the Xbox controls, they're more intricate. And you have to be more methodic in the sense that you kind of have
talking about the controls or the controller?
The controls, not the controller. You almost have to think a little bit ahead of what you're doing.
Why?
Okay, so in PlayStation, I go in, let's play Rumble. It's just 6 versus 6. Or 4, yeah, 6 versus 6. I could literally run, jump in the PlayStation, hit the button as I'm going. Oh crap! I'm jumping too far. Jump back, throw myself back. It was just nice, fluid, smooth, easy to fix, easy to correct. I could shoot, spray and pray, snipe, noob tube, whatever. Now with the Xbox, you could do that, but, and I don't know why, it was a feel thing for me. There were times where I felt like my hands weren't moving as fast as the screen was. And I would either cost a life or not get the, I would either lose my life or not get the kill. I would help somebody kill somebody. I would get the assist.
You do that a lot.
Yeah, I know. People seem to piggyback off my hard work.
Hey, if I was there, you're doing this and they're not playing, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Exactly. So here's what I'm saying. And I don't know why. I would do this. I would play Destiny 2 on the Xbox One X. Play a few multiplayer versus Crucible. Go to the PlayStation. And decimate. But if I jumped right in on the PlayStation, did a few warm-up matches, I would hold my own. I'd stay about even. 8 kills, 6 deaths, 7 kills, 6 deaths. I would like 1 or 2 plus or minus.
They're short matches?
Yes and no. 10 minutes. It depends on your concept of short. But if I did that for Xbox, I kid you not, dude, I was always either breaking even or going under or over.
It just seems like not very much. Yeah, not very much. Not a lot of action in a 10-minute span. Only getting like 8 and 7. Or
but you got to think about it too. You get your respawn. You let your supers build up. The maps. Well, now it's not. I don't think it's 10-minute matches anymore. No, they have they have like time limit in the matches, but for the most part, it's like point based.
I only say that because like in Battlefront, they play that, and like those matches are maybe 10-15 minutes. You play like the small what the hell is it? I can't remember. It's like 8 on 8, where you're actually transporting something or defending or trying to stop it from going. I can't fucking remember the name of the game mode. But like and those matches are about 10-15 minutes, and I'm getting like 30-35 kills and like 10 whatever 13-18 deaths, depending on who I'm playing against or how bad I am. I mean, that's a lot of shit going on.
Yeah, but in the same breath, I mean, you got to remember Battlefront versus Destiny, with your gear, your armor, your perks that you have on your gear, you could actually take like quite a few shots before you finally dead.
So that's alright. Yeah, Battlefront is like, it's not as bad as like Call of Duty where you get hit twice and you're dead. But Battlefront, you get hit like 4 or 5 times and you're dead. 5.
Yeah, no, dude.
I got the class you have.
And I don't. This is what pisses me off about Destiny. Depending on your gun.
Just don't load it. 18 fucking shots.
Yeah.
Don't have 8.
Dude, Origin Story, one of my favorite auto rifles. Service Regime, another one. No Calamity. These are great guns, great auto rifles that are very steady, but you will empty a clip and not kill somebody. And I'm talking 36 shots. Doesn't hurt me. Got him. But the point I was making was when I played the Xbox, I would warm up on the Xbox so that I could go on the PlayStation and do better.
Is it the controllers or is it just better players on Xbox?
I don't know. I don't want to say better players on the Xbox. I genuinely think the communities are very well balanced. PlayStation versus Xbox.
That's what I would hear, but you listen to fanboys out there.
Oh, God,
they'll
no.
tell you differently, especially Xbox fanboys. And I'm not saying that because I have a PlayStation, not an Xbox. I know most of the people I know have an Xbox, and that's all I hear is how good they are.
Hold on.
But Sony players, unless you're playing PlayStation, you don't hear that in the regular world.
Stop. Before I'll make that statement because I do own an Xbox, and I have played against some tryhards.
No, I'm not talking about online. I'm talking about like at work. Be like,
oh no, just
awesome. Like,
in the general world.
I don't even have a controller. What are you talking about?
In the general world of gaming, I have an Xbox, and I've heard Xbox players play it on the Xbox. Oh, you play Destiny 2 on PlayStation 4? Whoa.
That must mean you suck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Why do you play it all there? Why do you play it on here more? What, you're not good enough? Like, didn't I beat you? No. 800 kills to negative 80. Like, would you kill yourself a bunch of times?
Maybe. No. Yes.
No, but for real. Yeah. But I don't know why they do that. But I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because, well, in all honesty, too, just as well. There used to be. I swear to God, I don't fucking care what anybody says. My buddy Randy, who was an Xbox diehard, he's that kind of fanboy. He played it and goes, I don't see any lag. I fucking tell you, I don't care what anybody fucking says. I've lost a lot of matches because my fucking controls were not reacting as fast as the screen, or vice versa. The screen wasn't reacting as fast as my controls. I don't fucking care. That was Bungie, you fucks. Yeah, fuck you, Bungie. Fucking assholes. Never had that problem on the PlayStation. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I fucking have. Now I got a fucking rogue controller that sometimes just be like, you know what, I'm gonna fuck this guy today.
I act as controller.
What? Press up and it presses down, and that's no lie, it does that. I don't know how many times I just back to fucking Brawlhalla. This is what I love this game, but boy, it pisses me off. I don't know how many times I've gone to press a down attack, or like for the staff player. Most of you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but you will. So
yeah,
the staff player, when you press a down attack, he does that like angled up attack, so you can actually. That's when like the players juggle you in the air. And I know,
which I've gotten really good at.
I know how to do that. Problem is sometimes my controller's like, you know what? We're not going to do that today. So I'll do the initial attack to get him in the air.
James is trying to do an up attack, a down attack. Nope.
So I'll press a down attack to do that, and it'll do an up attack and do like something straight up. Like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, yeah, clearly that's what I wanted to do. This shit pisses me off so bad. I don't have a lag.
Speaking of which, that reminds me. I texted you the other day about I have an idea for some videos.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But I needed your help.
I was like, oh, I'm going to flesh out the ideas or whatever you do.
I wanted to hash out the details.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people will do that now. Like, you'll see, like, the video of them playing, and they'll either cut to scenes of the game being played, or much like when we get hired to go do our ring announcement commentary for Fire Pro Wrestling.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't do that.
Oh.
Clearly somebody else.
Okay. Green screen.
What are you talking about?
What? I think it would be cool.
That's not there in post. I mean, green screen.
I think it would be cool, honestly, if we literally had the gameplay the same way. Like sitting there.
You're talking about as we're, like commentating it on as we're doing it?
No, playing together with the screen. But it's like the actual video game itself.
Live? How the fuck would we do that? Yeah, I thought you were gonna hash this out.
Well, no, because I'm kind of just a puzzle pieces here. So if we record the gameplay while we're sitting and playing. If we record the gameplay and record us,
the only way you could do that, the only way we could do that, and now we're behind the scenes. The only way we could do that, at least with what I have,
we can edit
right now. Yeah, it would be a post thing. Is we'd only need to record us playing the game in front of a green screen, and then after you take what recording we have and just do the same thing I do.
That's what I'm talking about. Right. That's what I'm talking about. So literally just sit there and like have us in like the scene while we're playing Brawlhalla. Like you're in one corner.
Everyone does that though. I mean, every streamer on like Facebook and everything, they essentially do that. It's either a box with them or it's them and a green screen doing that. And it's like that, you know.
I
can do it to try it because it would be hard.
I'm trying to think of like other ways to bring some gameplay and bring involvement into the gameplay, so it's not just a voice. Because sometimes our voice is just sitting there. Sometimes it's like there are times when I'm playing video games, I can't be very audible. I have to be very hush hush.
That sucks.
But
that's for you.
It does suck for me. But if you see me, it's like, yeah, I know I'm doing great.
No, you know what's
internet's sucking dick right now.
You know what's funny about you?
And I want to smash the fucking screen.
It's not even.
I'm getting up pacing. Well, I can't say anything.
It is you, because like when you start to make facial expressions, I can almost hear it through my headset. So I know when he starts to seethe.
You can hear that with a lot of gamers.
And yeah, I know. And I'll sit there and I'll be like,
I try to avoid it.
he's sweating right now. He's so pissed.
No, I'm not.
It's like,
I may have sweat once. I'll give you that.
I sweat just if I'm leisurely playing. I don't fucking know why, but I actually sweat when I do the belts and shit that are on this channel. I sit here and I cut leather. I don't know if it's the lighting or just because I'm focused. But I fucking, after I'm done cutting leather, I'm like, cripe. It's a hard job. You don't understand. Fuck.
Yeah. People just don't understand.
No, but I'll sit down if I'm having a good game or a bad game or day or whatever in gaming. If we're leisurely playing and I'm like going on one of those like this streaks where I'm just like win, I'll be sweating then, but not try hard sweat. My hands are fucking soaked because I used to have one of those PlayStation or Nintendo controllers with the fans in the controller.
Yeah, I remember.
That was godsend, to tell you that.
It was the whale on the whale.
I loved that thing because my hands were never sweaty.
My hands don't sweat. I'm not gonna lie. I sweat. Like I honestly, I may have sweat more than once. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, I probably don't sweat every time, but there are times where I'm just like, fuck, man, I am so fucking warm right now.
No, I kid you not. I don't care what anybody fucking says. Everybody's done it. Oh yeah, no, I'm having a great game right now.
Oh, I do.
You're trying not to break the controller. You're trying to keep calm.
You try to like tort it or bend it just before it breaks, so you can just like you're trying to get your fucking point across to the controller. Like, you better fucking work, you inanimate object. So like in your head, like the controller's always like, I'm sorry, I'll do it. Even though you're a fucking retard when you do it, whatever.
Fuck you, it works. I feel better if I'm like, oh,
it doesn't work,
fucking
but I
bitch.
do feel better. I mean, there's times I'm sitting there and I'm like, I don't do this anymore, but I do this, and I'm like,
Thank God for PlayStation
And then
3 third-party vendors. Because of them.
do they work? I don't trust any of them.
No. PlayStation 3 third-party vendors.
Oh, 3, yeah.
Because if they didn't allow third-party vendors to make controllers, I would not have the video game system I have today.
No.
Because honest to God, I remember when I had the first PlayStation 3 when it came out. Yes, the PlayStation 3 that was backwards compatible to PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2.
Oh my God, it's still kicking, still works.
Fuck you. I traded
The
that.
fucking huge tank thing.
Oh, I miss mine.
Mine's an 80 gig, I think. That was like the big one back then. And then
I traded mine to
for the Slim, didn't you?
No, the 500. 500 gig third gen.
Yeah.
I needed more memory.
Could you use
You couldn't
external?
No, not with those.
You had to buy the fucking external and then fuck that.
You had to buy the Sony Pacific or swap out the internal, and I wasn't about to. Long story short,
Thank God PS4 is just like external.
what was it? Oh God. Oh my God. It was a Call of Duty World at War when I broke my first PlayStation 3 controller.
I don't even remember mine. It could have been a Call of Duty game. Actually, you know what? It could have been a fucking Warhawk game, because there were times I got hot during that. During my learning phase.
Yeah. No, Warhawk, I did the whole fuck you, and I'd slam it. Like yeah, like I'm taking its face and going bang.
You know what I do now? And it's nowhere near as bad. It's still fucking horrible. I am a toxic gamer behind the scenes. To myself. No, not to anybody else. Like, to myself, though. Like, he hears it all the time. I insult myself. There's nobody out there that can fucking insult me and make me feel bad, because I guarantee you I insult myself way fucking more than you ever will. How many times do I call myself retarded and everything else? Like,
Oh my God, what am I fucking retarded or something?
wow, you're fucking useless. Why don't I just go kill myself? So
I feel bad too, because when you start talking like that, I'm like,
don't, because there's some part of me that kind of takes joy out of it. It's like, that's good. Anyway, there's something I do now, which I don't like go out and fucking like break controllers or anything, but I will do this as I'm playing. It's one of those like fuck it moments where I'm just like drop the controller and just like, I'm done, and just the controller just slides across the floor and I'm like,
I've heard,
Just as good. I just fucking watch.
I've heard it.
Yeah.
With the controller. No, Daddy, no. And it's running away.
Yeah. We're all done. All done for the day.
Oh, man. I need a drink. I'll be right back.
All right, yeah, grab me one.
Yeah.
And with that, we'll take a short commercial break. I'm gonna take a piss. I'm gonna leave that in camera. You know what? I'm also gonna do this.